Hey there, pirates. Welcome aboard the Anime No Me channel. Finally, we're about to get new members joining the grand fleet of the Straw Hats. And this time, the Seraphim are going to side with Luffy's allies, and I'm going to show you everything in today's video. I hope for your support to help our crew win, and to do so, you just need to click the thumbs up button, leave a like, and subscribe to the channel. By doing this, you will win an incredible devil fruit, so just comment which fruit you want. Guys, the bomb Oda planted in Egghead is still exploding, and we haven't even realized the size of the damage yet. The 7 Seraphim aren't just new marine weapons. They're kids. Perfect, indestructible kids with the DNA of the greatest monsters to ever sail. With Lunarian lineage factor, with mythical fruits, with personalities copied from the originals, and most importantly, with minds still in formation. And kids choose, kids feel, kids switch sides. And when these 7 kids decide where they stand, the grand fleet of the Straw Hats is going to gain the most absurd crew in the history of the New World. Vega Punk wasn't stupid. He knew he was working for the Gorosei who wanted the end of the world. He knew the Seraphim would be used to crush any spark of freedom, so he did what he always does. He left a back door, a hidden command, an emotional trigger, a loophole that only activates when they meet someone who represents exactly what he believed in. Absolute freedom, protection of the weak, the future in the hands of the new generation, and that someone already has a name, already has a wide smile, and already wears a straw hat. Monkey D. Luffy. The signs are all over Egghead. Esper protects Bonnie without orders, carries her on his back, just like Kuma carried the entire crew. Snake cries when Lilith gets hit. S-Hawk hesitates before cutting Zoro, recognizing the title of world's greatest swordsman. Shark stands still watching Jinbe fight on the right side. Snake turns the real Hancock to stone, then gets confused afterward because she feels something she can't explain. This isn't a programming flaw. It's Vega Punk leaving room for the soul to grow. It's the same trick he used with Kuma before erasing everything. You will protect the one I believe in. And Luffy is the perfect trigger. He is Naka. He is Joy Boy. He is the son Vega Punk mentioned in his final message. When the Gorosei's control collapses, because it will collapse, Saturn already turned to ashes and the other 5 won't last forever, the backup command Vega Punk hid will ignite, seek the one who frees, and 7 pairs of eyes will look at the horizon and see the 1,000 Sunny, the ship carrying the man who freed Wano, who freed Alabasta, who freed Kuma himself from pain. They're going to appear out of nowhere, just like everyone who joins the Grand Fleet does. One day the Sunny is sailing peacefully after Elba, Bartolomeo yelling through the transponder, Cavendish posing on deck, and suddenly 7 giant silhouettes fly, swim, or simply materialize in front of the ship. 7 kids with wings, Lunarian skin, curious eyes, and voices still discovering the world. Esper will step forward, look at Luffy, and speak with that calm voice that resembles Kuma's. You are Nika. You are the one father told me to protect. Luffy will scratch his head, laugh, and say, "Cool. Do you guys want meat?" And that's it. Done. 7 new crewmates, 7 new flags in the Grand Fleet, 7 new monsters who chose the side of the sun. S-Hawk will train with Zoro until he becomes the next greatest swordsman. Sea Snake will become best friends with Nami and Robin. So Shark will become Jinbe's fishing partner. Esper will carry the entire ship on his back if he has to. And S Snake will learn from the original Hancock that being a woman is way more than turning people to stone. Because Vega Punk didn't create weapons. He created children. And children choose the family that welcomes them. And no family welcomes like the Straw Hats. The Grand Fleet already has giants, already has samurai, already has crazy pirates. All that was missing were the children of the greatest genius the world has ever seen. And they're coming, because the sun doesn't leave anyone behind. When the 7 Seraphim officially cross the line and raise the Straw Hat flag, the balance of the world will crack for good, because they aren't ordinary reinforcements. They're the key Vega Punk hid to open the final door. They are indestructible. Lunarian skin that withstands anything, instant regeneration, mythical fruits that not even the Gorosei fully understand. The world government lost control of them the exact second Saturn turned to dust, and the hierarchical command of the 5 elders began to fail. Now, these 7 kids are free, and free they chose the side their own creator pointed to, the side of the sun. And the future needs exactly that. First, Laugh Tale is still guarded by something even Roger couldn't destroy. Roger laughed, but he didn't wipe out what he saw. Something there must be faced. Something that demands absolute power. Fire that burns the sea itself. Blades that cut islands. Strength that moves continents. S-Hawk cuts anything. S-Flame extinguishes fire with fire. S-Bear can teleport the entire crew if they need to escape or attack. So Shark commands the sea like no one else. They're the arsenal Luffy never had, but the one the original Joy Boy probably used. Second, Imu and the remaining Gorosei won't fall with just hockey and rubber. Saturn already showed they have demonic forms, absurd regeneration, power that defies logic. The Seraphim were made to fight exactly that. Lunarian plus ancient fruit. plus Vega Punk technology is the only counterpoint to creatures that have lived for 800 years. S-Flame will burn what should never burn. S-Snake will petrify what should never be petrified. S-Hawk will cut what no one has ever cut. Third, the sea will rise. Vegapunk warned us. Continents will vanish. Only those who fly, swim, or get teleported will survive. S-Bear has the Nikyu. S-Shark has the perfect fishman body. S-Flame can fly in a matter of hours. They can evacuate entire islands, lift millions of people into the air, into the new world that will be born after the flood. They're the only ones capable of doing on a global scale what Luffy did on a small scale in Wano or Scipia. Fourth, the world government still has a fleet, still has Cypher Pole, still has ancient dormant weapons. When the final clash comes, it won't be just Luffy versus Imu. It will be the entire world against what's left of the old system. The Grand Fleet already has numbers, but it doesn't have absolute firepower. The Seraphim are 7 Yonko inside children's bodies. A single coordinated attack from them wipes out an entire Buster Call. They are the army Roger never had. The one Rocks tried to build and failed. The one the government feared Vegapunk might hand over to the wrong side. Except Vegapunk handed them to the right one. Fifth, they carry the legacy of Vegapunk himself, the final will of the greatest genius of the era. When the world discovers that the perfect weapons chose to fight for freedom, the world government's morale collapses. The scientists still working for the Marines will defect. The remaining pacifistas will stop obeying. The vice admirals themselves will doubt, because if even the system's most perfect creations turned their backs on it, then the system is already lost. Sixth, they are living proof that the future doesn't belong to the old. The Gorosei are 800 years old. Imu is even older. Luffy is 19. The Seraphim look like they're 10, but have the power of millennia. They are literally the new generation Vegapunk talked about in his final message. When they stand beside Luffy at the top of the world, the message will be clear. The era of the immortals ruling from the shadows is over. The era of the children who chose to be free has begun. Seventh, they close Kuma's cycle. Bartholomew Kuma spent his life protecting the Sunny, protecting Bonnie, protecting Luffy's dream. He died or became a vegetable doing that. S-Bear is the son he never had, with the same fruit, the same will, but now free to choose. When S-Bear puts his hand on Luffy's shoulder and says, "I continue my father's mission," Kuma will smile somewhere we can't see, because the promise was fulfilled, only bigger. They aren't just reinforcements. They are the future in the shape of 7 children flying with wings of fire, slicing the sky with black blades, teleporting entire continents, burning what should never burn, petrifying what should never be touched. They are Vegapunk's answer to Imu. They are the weapon the government created and lost. They are the family Luffy gained without even asking. When Laugh Tale opens, when the world changes, when the sun truly rises, they will be there. 7 giant shadows behind the rubber boy, proving that freedom doesn't win only with dreams. It wins with those who refuse chains forever. That is what will happen. That is what we need to happen. What do you all think about this? Comment below. That was today's content. We hope you liked it and want to share your opinion on the subject. Don't forget to share the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay amazing.